Oh yeah, John Mansell, ex-boozehound. Hope you're doing all doing well, sorry, in these strange times. Like on the last vlog, I want to ask if you possibly can to either give me a like or a dislike if you want to do that. Maybe either comments if you want. Subscribe to the channel. The reason I'm asking you to do that is I want to increase the views for various reasons, but one of the reasons being is that although over the years I've done lots of different things, the way my mind and health is at the moment, I think one of the only things I've got left to give is the vlogs, and I'm going to be writing a blog, I think, in the next couple of days, and just to show you where I'm at. It's either going to be entitled "Starting Again" or "I've Done My Bit." I'm packing it all in. It won't. Well, anyway. So if you can, like it, share it, and the thing is as well with this vlog, as with the last vlog, I'd like, if you can, to share it with people without mental health issues and without addiction issues. And I think this vlog's going to be obviously called "We're in it together" or "In it together," something along those lines. I mentioned in the last vlog that I predicted that, you know, as we go on through these weird times, the people showing with signs and symptoms and whatever other word you want to call it, with mental health issues, or not necessarily mental health issues, but mental unwellness. I don't think that's a real word, but negative mental well-being. That's going to increase as we move on through these times, and everybody's saying that now on the news and stuff like that. So another thing that I said is that us people with mental health issues and addiction issues and whatever's going on, in theory, and I know in practice, with some of the people that I've spoken to, we should be able to deal with this lockdown, isolation, whatever you want to call it, better than those who haven't got mental health issues. And the reason being is because we've isolated for a long time. And now the problem with sort of an illness like I've got, like with bipolar type 2, I think it is, and borderline personality disorder, it can go up and down and go in phases. And one of the things that happens when you do go into a low mood, you do isolate, you pull back, you know, you sleep a lot, you don't want to leave the house, you know, you've got no interest in life and get no enjoyment out of anything. Well, fairly obviously, it's people out there at the moment, the guys out there at the moment who haven't got mental health issues or have never experienced anxiety or panic or, you know, stress. I mean, everybody's experienced stress, but stress on a level that starts to affect your life and bring you down. For me, I believe that there's a lot of us people with mental health issues and addiction issues are very, very lucky to have had very supportive people and families around us to help us cope with the lives that we lead. And now I believe it's time where we can give a little back to those people who have supported us, because I believe that we, as the people with the issues, can help other people cope with these times, the uncertainty, the lack of interest in life, the sort of the panic, the stress. And really importantly, if you are out there and for the first time you are experience stress or anxiety or panic or things that you've never felt before, you know, you will have said this to the loved one or the friend in your life, that they need to speak about it, and you guys need to speak about it as well. You know, some people I've spoken to, that they won't even listen when you say you're a bit stressed about what's going on. Bollocks to that. They're morons. What you need to do is, in order to make sure that your anxiety and stress and panic and other things that you're feeling at the moment don't get out of hand, is you need to talk to somebody about it. Now, that may well be somebody like me with mental health issues, or just a friend or a family. It's okay. It's a phrase that's used with the mental health and addiction an awful lot. It's okay not to be okay. And if you can't not be okay in times like this, then when can you? So talk to people, talk to your friends, your family, people with mental health issues, understand how they get through life on a daily basis. Because again, what you've got to look at as well, again, with isolation, with people with mental health issues, when they get into that isolation mood, the longer they stay in isolation, the harder it is to come out the other side. And for those of you who don't understand what I'm going on about, because you've never experienced it before, just think about that 2-week holiday that you go away. You probably had to work like a dog prior to the holiday to get up to date. And at the end of the fortnight, you go back and work's going to be an absolute nightmare. Well, that is you going back after a really relaxing, nice time. Some of you out there who will have been off work now 3 or 4 weeks and not having a nice time, apart from, again, I've spoken to a few people where they're loving the fact that they're being able to spend some time with the kids. Brilliant. Because, it's really important that you do spend time with your children. A lot of you guys and girls out there, work really, really hard and don't get the time to spend with the kids. And, talk to the kids as well, because what you'll find is that they'll probably understand, albeit they'll be able to cope with this situation probably better than you, because they're a lot more adaptable. They adapt very, very quickly, whereas we, as we get older, we don't really adapt that well to change. There's an awful lot of people out there with mental health issues and other issues that won't be able to take part of any of their routines at the moment, and that's going to cause a lot of stress to people. So if you are stressed, or if you're finding it difficult, or if you experience stuff that you've never felt before, talk about it. Talk to somebody about it. Write it down. Type it out. Talk to yourself. Us might seem a little bit mad, but vocalise those feelings, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to allow this anxiety and stress and panic and whatever else that's going on to get out of control, because once it gets out of control, it spirals, and once it starts to spiral, it's harder to move forward. So let's be in this together. We've got this thing at the moment where we're all outside clapping for the NHS, and really importantly, I think we need to be clapping for adult social care, any social care as well. They're under a major amount of stress at the moment. I have contacts within our local adult social care, and the work they're doing, the hours they're doing, the days they're doing is ridiculous. They're working under harder conditions than they've ever had to work before, and they haven't got the resources or the network that the NHS has got. Those people out there going into houses and families and things like that. And I think, again, whether I should say this or not, one of the things I've noticed on the news as well about adult social care is they're always talking about adult social care, old people homes. And they're suggesting that that's all they do. That's bullshit. That's the adult social care are out there helping people with learning difficulties, disabilities, mental health issues. They're helping. It's not just the old and elderly and frail that they're helping. They're helping adults that have difficulties, whatever they be. Anybody over the age of 16, 17, 18, they would have contact with adult social care. And you just think about the numbers of people that are out there that need that support. I don't know. We've got to be in this together. I mean, again, things like Captain Tom. I mean, you can't wrap your head around what Captain Tom's done. It looks like he may have a #1 record as well shortly, because of Michael Ball. You know, these times are really, really difficult, but there's so many positives out there as well. The way we're reacting, the way that people are helping. I've seen on there today as well that there's a running group for mums, and they're out delivering prescriptions, which is just brilliant. You know, there's people out there. We're coming together as a community, albeit 2 meters apart. The community spirit is growing, and I hope that continues moving forward. So the premise of this blog is either going to be seen as genius or utter bollocks. Now, I probably favour the latter, but those people out there with mental health issues, this is your opportunity, or addiction issues, or whatever issues you've got, this is your opportunity to give back to those people that have supported you through your tough times. We understand how to deal with isolation. We understand how to deal with loneliness. We understand that what we need to do to get through the day. You know, I spend probably 90% of my time alone. And you know, get the heart, you know, get the violin out. Woe is me. It's not. I'm not saying it for that. The fact is, I spend 90% of my life on my own, and a lot of you guys will do as well. People out there who are used to, you know, interaction with people on a daily basis will be struggling, and you can do something to help that. So, you know, just at the end of this vlog even, you know, I have been going out a little every now and then to clap for the NHS and adult social care. I shall do it now. You know, hopefully we can all get behind the NHS, adult social care, the police, the fire service, anybody out there who's a key worker. We need to be supporting them and making sure that life can run as smoothly for them as possible. Again, if you can, please share this. Also, you can have a look at my website, which is exboozehound.co.uk, exboozehound.co.uk. I started that about 7 years ago, and you know, there will be stuff on there that will help you. One of the things that I get that keeps me knowing that I'm doing the right thing is people telling me that I inspire them to fight back, I inspire them to do this, I inspire them to do that, and I've done that through my blogs, and I've done it through my vlogs. My vlogs have been watched just over 7,500 times, and my blog pages have been read, I think it's in the region of 11,500 times. There will be stuff in there. So in this time when you've got nothing else to do, have a watch of my vlogs, have a read of my blogs. If nothing else, they may help you sleep. Hang in there, enjoy the good and ride out the bad. We'll get to the other side of this, and all will be cool. Help each other out. Please share this if you can, and give me a like or a dislike. And I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.